All right, what's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's your number one hot sauce guy. So tonight, the Hot Ones Last Dab XXX. I've been sitting on this bottle for over a year. I would say it's been over a year, and it's got a story behind it. So does this hat I'm wearing. Anyways, felt like today was the day to get it. I'm going to include this sauce in the Super Hot Spoonful series on my YouTube channel, so it'll be real easy to find. That was just a series of videos I did with about, I think it got up to 10 or 12 sauces that were considered all natural super hot sauces, and just did a review on all of them. And so I figured that was something I could keep going as I got new super hot sauces in. This definitely fits that category. So, so a good friend of mine who, was a customer of mine, at the paint store, and ultimately became somebody that I consider a friend. Manny Garcia, I appreciate you getting this sauce for me. So Manny and I used to always talk about sauce all the time, as he has a love for sauce as well. And he even gave me a couple of bottles of New York NYC sauce. I was gonna bring a bottle with me for this video to show you. I forgot, but anyways, it's a great sauce, and actually it's my favorite pizza sauce. Again, I don't put a lot of hot sauce on pizza, but it is a phenomenal pizza sauce. Anyway, Manny was going to New York, and he was going to go visit, or he was going to be staying or doing something right around the Heatonist shop. And he asked, he said, I'm going to pick you up a couple of bottles of sauces. What do you want? And I said, I want to try this. And then he got me another one, Burn After Eating, that I haven't reviewed yet either, but we'll get to that one. And so, Manny, man, I can't say enough about you, man. You're a good person, man. Manny is just a good person, caring, understanding, loyal, forgiving, you know what I mean? He gives a lot. The guy used to bring in lunch to myself and my crew on the weekly. Sometimes twice a week. It's just very rare to find people like that. I appreciate you. So I know it took a long time for me to get to this, but I told you I would do it. I told you I would get to it. And, absence makes the heart grow fonder, man. So I know you're missing me. Anyways, story behind this hat, Kauai Me a River, is due to the fact that my beloved Golden State Warriors, it's still a shocker to me, but lost to the Toronto Raptors and Kawhi Leonard. And I don't remember what it was, but Manny and I had a little bet going, and he was going to make me a hat. It's pretty ingenious if you get it. Kauai Me a River, so get over it. Don't cry about it. My team got beat. So you got a hat. You got a hat for me, man, and I had to wear it at work. And then I told Manny I would wear it for a full day at the NBA Summer League that year. And this is a couple years back. This is before I got the sauce from him, right? Anyway, and then he even got one of my nicknames on there, Steady. So that's what I mean. The guy took a lot of time, and I know he enjoyed making this hat as much as I did actually receiving it. And I know it reminds me of that year we lost the finals, and so that's always a gut bomb and a gut wrench. But the hat's actually pretty cool, man, and I actually like it. There's not another one of them out there. And of course, he did it in the Golden State Warriors colors, right? Manny, I thought you'd get a kick out of that, so I wanted to wear it during this review. I don't wear it very often, you know what I mean? I try to keep it looking pristine, like it looks now. I've only actually worn it one time, and that was through the NBA Summer League. But I wore it the whole fucking day, man. It was a good conversation starter, There's only a couple people didn't get it, you know what I mean? And he had to explain it to them. But Summer League was in Sacramento that year, and Golden State was playing the Kings, Miami Heat. Manny's terrible Los Angeles Lakers were there. And so most all the Warriors fans, you know, of course they got it. Anyways, so this sauce, these are not my favorite style of sauces. This is more of a mash. You can tell it's going to be very pepper forward. You can see some nice bits and pieces. It has a cool coloration to it, almost a dark brownish orange mustardy color. So again, this is from the show, you know, the popular show Hot Ones. First We Feast presents Hot Ones: The Last Dab XXX, made by Heatonist. So 0 calories. Ingredients: Pepper X, chocolate Pepper X, peach Pepper X, distilled vinegar, ginger root, that's interesting, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and dry mustard. So interesting. I like those bottom ingredients. Pepper X, I'm very excited to try one day. Ed Curry is the creator of Pepper X. Still hasn't been released. They did just release a one-chip challenge called the Duel that is made of all Pepper X and on a tortilla chip. So I have a couple of those. Obviously haven't reviewed that yet or done that challenge, but in due time. But what I'm not liking about this, now I've never tasted Pepper X or a sauce with it, but chocolate Pepper X. Chocolate pods and me just don't mix. I don't like them. I don't really like the flavor of them, the taste of them. They're super hot. They're hotter than red peppers for me, orange, yellow, peach. They're burners, man. But I've reviewed some chocolate bootlas, some fresh chocolate bootlas, and did all right and stuff. But anyway, I'm stalling. Let's get it. So this is the last sauce, and I'm pretty sure it's still in the lineup of Hot Ones. I don't watch Hot Ones much. I've caught a little bit, but I think this is the last sauce out of the 10 they do or whatever. Oh, smells phenomenal. So like I said, this sauce has been released and been out a while, so I had caught some reviews on it from other hot sauce reviewers, chili heads, and those people alike. I don't really remember their reviews on it. I do remember now that I'm smelling it that people said that it had a good smell to it, and I'm kind of remembering people saying it had a good flavor to it. So hopefully. I also, of course, a lot of people say it's not as hot as they were expecting, or it's not that hot, but I don't go down that route. I'm pretty honest. If I think something's hot, I'm gonna let you know. And my facial expression in my body and the sweat and all that, it doesn't. It's hard to forgive that. I'm trying to. Anyways, Manny, while I'm trying to get that down, hope business is good. Hope the family's good. And don't comment or text me or anything when you catch this video, anything about Westbrook going to the Lakers, because it ain't going to work. It's not going to work. I'll leave it at that. Okay? Anyway, let's see if we can get it. But you can see it has an interesting kind of... So that's what I mean by a mash. It's very thick and kind of mashy, like a mashed potato-y kind of consistence. Oh yeah. So you can just see. I mean, it's coming out in clumps. Look at it. It's just clumpy. There we go. Trying to get that part of it down so I can get it mixed up a little bit better. The other reason I don't really care for these kind of sauces. Yeah, but it'll probably have a good texture, so that's cool. I don't like the consistency on this. You can tell. I mean, it's just not. It does smell like a mustard sauce though. But look at how chunky and just thick that is for a sauce, man. It's pretty wicked. So I'm gonna have to do it this way. try to get a nice little full spoonful here. Because it's just not, it's not pouring that well. Once you clear the neck on these sauces like this though, then they start to pour much, much better. You know what I mean? So. It has a great smell to it though, man. I'm very, very excited about that. But, I mean, just look at the color. Look at it barely sliding off the spoon. There's not a lot of liquidness to it. It's very chunky sauce. So, anyways, Manny, thank you. Cheers. Yep. It's a burner. Wow. That's hot. Let that ride for a minute. Wow. Gonna have some hiccups coming from it, some burps. Right there. Wow. It's very flavorful though. Very, very interesting sauce. It almost takes after like a, man, like a mustard type sauce. Or a really hot spicy mustard is more what I'm getting than a sauce. But I'm getting flush. For those people that say this sauce isn't hot, they're lying to you. It's warm. Starting to burn the throat now. First little sweat drip. I'm very flush in the cheeks. Very flush. My hands are hot and sweaty. Yeah, if somebody says that that's not hot, they either have an extremely above average tolerance level, or they're lying to you. That is warm. But I was also kind of anticipating maybe something a little bit warmer too. But yeah, I'm sweating. Almost got my nose to start running as well. My eyes aren't watering though. It's creating a lot of phlegm, which is not good for me. It's almost creating what a fresh pepper does in that aspect. She's hot. It's a hot sauce, man. Wow. I don't know how anybody says that that's not hot. I'm burning. It's not quite to a fresh, super hot pepper burn. But for a sauce, it's hot. Now, I think it would be less hot with food, of course, like they always are. But just straight off that spoon, she's no joke. I forgot to read this. Heat level 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm sweating. My armpits are sweating. I'm sweating here. Part of it's because I have the hat and I got a shaved head. But I'm not even going to make up excuses. It's hot. My nose is about to start running. But it says here, caution. The hottest sauce on hot ones cranks the spice levels even higher with this special XXX rated version of the last dab. 3 distinct strains of Smoke It Ed's Curry's most infamous chili, Pepper X. Chocolate, peach, and peach combined to smoke out celebrity guests and fans alike. Add a dab to your favorite foods and live the Hot Ones tradition. YouTube.com/firstwefeast. Yeah, I'm sweating around the collar. It's definitely going down now for sure. But it's hot. I think that would be great on a bratwurst or sausage. I think because of the mustard aspect of it. I got a lot of smell and flavor profile of just a mustard. And like I've said in other reviews, I love me mustard. So I'm also having to spit. It's the saliva part I'm talking about that it's creating that I also get with fresh hot peppers. The burns though going down, no longer flush, but my nose is starting to clog up a little bit, run a little bit. I got some sweat coming down both sides. Arms are sweaty. My neck is sweaty. I say Hot Ones and Heatonist, and they created a great sauce. It's good. Yeah, so he went to the one in Brooklyn, New York there. Heatonist LLC, 121 Withey Avenue, New York. Heatonist.com. She hot. I'm sweating. I'm not even wiping it off, man. I'm letting you see it all. How hot it is. I eat a lot of hot sauce and hot foods and stuff. It's a hot sauce, man. It's very, very warm. It's at the top of my super hot spoonful list now. It's up there with Chocolate Plague. That was the only sauce, including extracts type sauces, like Pepper Palace is the end. I did a full spoonful of that, and no problem. But my tolerance was a lot higher when I did that and Chocolate Plague 2 years ago. I haven't eaten a real super duper hot sauce like this in a while, so that's why I'm burning like a challenge burn or a fresh pepper burn, something like that, because it has aspects of that in there. Anyways, that's been over a 5-minute afterburn, which is what I usually like to try to do with hot things, just to test it, see if it, how it builds and how long it lasts, and or I can really tell people and rate it. I think it's a great sauce. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot of people hated on it. I thought it was gonna be hotter, but it's hot enough. So I'm very, very interested now in the dual chip challenge made with the Pepper X straight powder. Pow is one thing too. Pow is hot. So a little nervous about that chip now, trying this. But I'm going to anticipate it'll be about as much of a burn as what this is giving me. Maybe a little more. Anyways, Manny, again, I love you. I appreciate you. Like I said, hope the kids are doing well. Hope your wife's doing well. Hope you're doing well. Speaking of that NYC hot sauce, I'm out. You know what I mean? Yeah, come and visit, man. Next time you're in town, I'd love to take you to lunch, man. My treat. Maybe we can get some of the Sherman guys, get Ray out there, get Cosme. You know what I mean? But definitely you and I, man. I got your meal. I'd love to take you out, man, and And the other thing I talk about with this guy, man, and that he gives back, that he's empathetic, sympathetic, he cares about people. He's just an overall good person. He and his sales rep, Carlos Lopez, co-worker of mine, really another great dude. They took me out for my birthday right before Manny moved out of town. So, you know what I mean? You've taken care of the Sherwin family a lot, and not just me, but a lot of people, and it's love, and we appreciate it. And you're missed, buddy. But anyways, there it is. I told you. I know it took me a year. I know you've been patiently waiting. You don't have to wait any longer. You got to see me burn pretty good with a sauce that you gave to me, and I love it and I appreciate it, and that's why it means even more to do the review on it. And I know you enjoy seeing this. So with that, my ugly mug's gonna get off. We'll check you later.